Hey. Oh, hey, I'm supposed to have something cool on the projector here. And... Hey, there you go. How's everybody doing? Hey, I'm back after 2 weeks of my YouTube channel being... oh, okay, the chat box is not showing up. That's weird. Why is that? Hold on. Before I start talking about this. Hold on here. Let's get rid of that chat box. And then we're going to add this chat box. Because if you watch this after the fact, we're going to want to have the chat in there. That's what we want. Hey, there you go. Oh my god. Wow, a lot of people are really... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, very good. Oh, that one doesn't look very good. Whatever. Okay. Well, I'm back. So, about 2 weeks ago, my playing isn't in sync with the video. Well, I'll deal with that in a second. Claire and I went camping, and then on my way back, we were driving back, my phone went back into service, and there was all these notifications about how my password had been changed and all this stuff on my Gmail account. So I started getting very stressed out because, as anybody here knows, something's way off. And voice playing. Now it's synced. Super out of sync. Oh boy. Okay, hold on here, bud. Hold on here. Andrew, thanks, buddy. Let's see. If I do this, does it make it better? How about if I do this? Oh, I see why. Hold on here. Hold on. Malice, that's all good, but it's all good, bud. Thanks for hanging out for the small amount of time you were here. Okay, there. And yeah. Now this might be even too far the other way. How is this? Is this better when I talk? Is it better? Let's see. I'll give you 1 second to decide. You're out of sync now. Yeah, well, everybody is slightly out of sync. How about that, dear sync issues there, buds? I missed latency issues. I actually have been streaming on Twitch still over the time. How's that sync? How's that looking now? Is that go? Whoa, no. Way worse. Okay, way worse. The desync voice is still, man, oh boy. See, that's the thing. You test it. Even though you test it, sometimes it gets all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? How about this? 225 millisecond render delay. And how are we now? I'm watching you look in one direction. It looks like a badly dubbed kung fu movie. Oh, great. Thanks. Randovision, you're saying you're out of sync because you're an unwashed dish. I feel like unwashed dishes are in the sink. Oh, damn. Cheers from the Dominican Republic. Hey, buddy. Better. No. Do you multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube? No, I don't. Bad. Restart IIS services. Hello from Spain. Hey. When are we going to have enough songs for a new album? We're working on it, buddy. We're doing our best. Well. Very glad I'm back. Thanks, buddy. Is my voice... The voice is after. The voice is after. How does that even work, my dudes? Okay, here. I'm going to restart my plugin. All right. What picks do I use? I use the Tortex 1.5 millimeter Jazz 3 style. It's worse when you play because you're so fast. One second delay. Kyle Baffy, what's up? Absolutely everything is delayed. Yay, it's good. Boom. Fucking great now. There you go. Yeah, sometimes the plugin just goes like... So I have 3 different kind of ways to fix it. It is what it is. Oh, I don't like that phrase now. Anyway, okay, so what happened 2 weeks ago is we were coming back from camping, and my phone got into service, and I got all these notifications, and it goes blah, 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 and I was locked on my account. So I now I started driving too fast on my way home, got home, couldn't figure out exactly what had happened, but I had an idea that I was like, somebody... There was a company, 3 days before, there was a company that emailed me about advertising on my YouTube channel, and it seemed very legit. And then, well, legit-ish. I had my suspicions, but I was kind of like, and I'm not an idiot when it comes to this kind of stuff. I've been on computers since I was a little kid, so I was like, okay. And I went to their website and downloaded the trial of their DAW, the recording software that they were wanting to advertise. It turns out it was bullshit, and it was a thing to bypass my two-factor authentication because my phone was hooked up to my computer in a certain way, and I think that's what happened. So it turns out somebody that I know also had exactly the same company do the exact same thing to him, and he was locked out of his account for about 5 months, and I was locked out for about 2 weeks. So, it was a it actually didn't say where they were from, but it was a real bummer. The main thing was it was locked out of my my banking. Or I wasn't locked out of my banking, but I was scared that somebody had compromised my banking, compromised my... I know that basically everything in my personal email was compromised. So that was scary. It was a really, really, really bad 2 or 3 days because I just got so stressed out and so helpless. Because you come home and you're like, okay, so somebody has access to my email, which has access to my YouTube account, obviously, and to my any of my saved passwords. And Prince, some far off Prince offering me money. And so when you have access to the Google account, obviously it also gives you access to all the saved passwords that you have, your Gmail. Like I had 10 years of personal messages in there. It was like, so that was very scary. And it's basically the most helpless thing I could imagine for myself. You're like, okay, I'll change the password to my bank. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, well, I have to change the email to my bank. Okay, well, if I have to change the email to the bank, I have to come up with a new email. So I got to have a different password for that. Okay, so I have to have a different password. I have to make sure that this email doesn't then trigger stuff to send to my old email to reset my password so that then whoever has my password or has my old email can then reset and undo the things that I do and they get more information about me. And I mean, you think you have PayPal, you have banking, you have your Amazon, you have your Steam, you have my Creative Club for Adobe Suites. I have, it's like, imagine all the things that you do every day is just like, somebody else has it. It's so, so now I've become, I feel, a model of internet security. I have a different email with email aliases. I'm never going to put those emails out on the internet. I'm not going to, I'm realizing more about the internet. Like, hey, when somebody says something is free, obviously it's not free. They're selling your information. So I'm like, I'm not going to do anything when it comes to filling out forms that they're filling out. Like, it's just like, I'm done with that. So, yeah. Hackers exist. That's true. How did I get my account back? Cody022. I managed to get a hold of someone. Thanks, Dave Ross. At Google, and they, along with, well, it was basically like I got in touch with one person and another person and another person. So it was like 3 or 4 different people that worked at YouTube and Google, and they were all giving me the same link over and over and over and over and over again. Here's the email reset link, and then it wouldn't work. And then here it is again, but it's like a different looking one, and it wouldn't work. And then here's the first one, and then it didn't work. And then I would hit a wall. So it was like 2 weeks of like, so what I have to say is that if you have an email account that has a password shared between that and any other account you have on the internet, you should change that email password. You should code my own VPN. Yeah. Work on coming up with unique passwords. Maybe use a password manager with a really strong master password. Use different usernames, unique usernames for other things. Like, really consider that, hey, somebody could just get your stuff. I'm sorry if it's giving you anxiety. Hi, Gangs Drifter. Please. Honestly, most people, and I think, I even told a few people that I know, and they're like, yeah, whatever, that's fine, whatever. You got your email hacked. It's like, yeah, I mean, it sounds stupid, but at the same time, like, that's a really violating thing to have something, have that happen to you. So anyway, that's what happened. Yeah, use your wife's computer. Yeah. use different passwords for everything. That's great. That's really, really good. But double verification, two-factor authentication for sure. There's lots of different things you could do, but anybody's listening to this, just learn from me. Don't trust things more than maybe you should. Just have a little bit more skepticism when it comes to everything. Yeah, having your email hacked is everything. It was very stressful. It does sound kind of like, whatever, who cares? But at the same time, you think about it for a couple of minutes and you're like, oh, no, that sucks, dude. So anyway, Chris, thank you so much for becoming a member, buddy. We also had Nathan Ross joining the troop as a supporter shrimp. I have 2 new supporter shrimps here, so thank you so much. I have a new video coming out tomorrow for you guys as well. And I'm going to be going back to weekly uploads. Anybody who's part of the membership community on the champion prawn level, we'll be getting back to the group guitar lessons on Saturday, and I'm very excited to do that. Caleb Logston, thank you so much for becoming a supporter shrimp as well. Everything is cool now. You can't leave this empty. That's true. Let me trust no one, not even yourself. Yeah, I have me with a gun behind my back. Yeah, I'm just gonna warm up real quick and just hang out with you guys, and then I'm gonna play some music, and yeah, I'm so glad to be back here on YouTube. I feel like this is a very cool place to stream. Thank you, Kyle Baffy. Member shrimp, yeah, dude. I have had tendonitis axle the axe. Yes, that's correct. I did when I first started playing an 8-string guitar. Can I play Human Murmuration? I will play that one tonight. Daniel Zamora, thank you so much for becoming part of the Member Shrimp program. Where's the link to become a member? It's actually it's the join button below the video. If you can't see it, it means that it probably isn't active in your area. Was it weird collabing with Nick when your account was compromised? Yes, because I felt very pointless. The whole thing felt very pointless for me. No album art. Thank you so much for joining the Champion Prawn as well. And no album art. I believe you asked me if I checked, if I saw your email. All the stuff that I said up until now means I actually didn't get email access until yesterday. So I'm still going through some of the emails that I missed. So I promise I'll get back to you. Thoughts on Toby's new guitar? Toby has sick guitars, dude. Can I play any cytotoxin? Consult Claire, my wife, Clayton's World on Twitch for cytotoxin. She's a huge fan. So am I, but she can play a bunch of their songs, and I'm like, damn. Andrew likes music? I have no idea. I wish I knew. Sorry, Jonathan. Yeah, maybe it will be soon. I don't know. Play some Ulcerate. I actually don't know any Ulcerate. Liberty Lad, thank you so much for becoming part of the membership program, buddy. Malice, yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, buddy. Play the old guitar lately. No, I've just been playing this one. This is my Kiesel Aries 8-string with the reverse 8 in the line headstock, and it's all I've been playing for the last month. Dave Ross, thank you so much for becoming part of the membership program. Play some Infinite Annihilator. I actually don't know. Play a show tune. That sounds nice. That Instagram video Toby posted, though, that better become a new Archspire song. I actually don't. I watched it. I don't remember what it was, though. Tyler Kelly, Champion Prawn. Damn, we are filling up the troop right now. Holy shit. Thank you so much for becoming part of the membership program, but part of the band Archspire, I have. Hey, Chris, you're asking about Troy Grady. What videos of his do I think helped me the most? Specifically the videos, I don't know. Anything to do with two-way pixelanting was the thing that really taught me more about my guitar playing than I really didn't know. I didn't really know the reason why my right hand moved in a certain way. You can't leave this empty. joining as a supporter shrimp. Thank you so much, buddy. Max Mamla. Yeah, he actually got an 8-string last year, I believe. Jonathan, yes, I will be on Twitch tomorrow morning. Yeah, he got an 8-string last year. Do I ever mess with the split coil tones? So, yeah, I do. Every clean section on the last album that we did was on the split coil neck position. It was amazing. It sounds really, really good. Malice, thanks for hanging out, buddy. That's all good, bud. Cheshire Cat, my first one was an S7320, an Ibanez Indonesian-made 7-string guitar. It was fine. I would say it was fine. It wasn't great. It was fine. Your first ever will be a headless fan fret 7-string. Holy shit, that sounds great. Can I play some Swybrid Bach? I actually don't know any right now, but I do have Marshall Harrison's book, and I promise I'll get back to working on it. Chris Macier upgraded to Champion Prawn, and thank you so much, buddy. Let's play some music. I'm so glad to have everybody here. Cyanide Christ. What's the guitar I'm using? It's a Kiesel, not K-Series. It's a Kiesel Aries 8-string with a reverse 8 and a line headstock. Pick slanting example. Let me play a real quick thing, and then we will... The fucking Shroop. The pick slanting, here's very basically, if you watch my right hand, the angle this way. So basically angling your hand back and forth. Mainly because I say your last name correct. That's great. Well, now I'm nervous to say it again. So I'm going to play a song real quick. I don't think I've ever played this song on YouTube, so we'll see how it goes. I have no idea. I haven't played it for a few days. Andrew B., dude. By the Aries. Please. Champagne prawn. Death meddling will read in the chat. When I play, your CPU goes nuts? What does that mean? Hey, you learned that solo? Reagan, what's up? Hello, my son. Yeah, that one's okay. It's got some hard stuff in it, but it's not among the hardest ones. Vinicius, this is Fathom Infinite Depth by my band Archspire. Dr. Brovaquine. I use regular light, 10 to 46, with a 60 and a 74 for my low strings. Jacob Walters, love you too, buddy. Whoops. Turning Lane Garage Band, thank you for becoming part of the membership. Bloodbath cover. Can I sing now? That one made my right arm very sore. Dwarfstar, what's up, buddy? From Twitch to YouTube, you're always hanging out. Trying to re-angle my camera a little bit. Turning Lane GarageBand, thank you so much for becoming part of the membership program. Nathan Ross, you're asking about hybrid picking? For anybody here that doesn't know, hybrid picking, it looks like this. So I basically use my other fingers on my right hand to pick notes. One big thing is the planting of your right hand onto the strings is really important. So I would say just play a chord, keep a chord there on your left hand, roll everything off, and then plant and roll. Alex Pierce, thanks, buddy. Who's my favorite guitarist? Paul Gilbert. So you'll notice that when you plant, you mute the other strings, but it doesn't really matter because you're hitting that low string and it sort of just like takes everything over. So it does sound, it sounds good. Did I show my mom the 2 pre-pro tracks? No, that was our vocalist, Ollie. He did that. I didn't do it. Kyle Baffy, chicken pickin', exactly. Daddy Kane, what's up? Steve Howe is a ridiculous hybrid picker. Yeah, I know of him. I don't really know him too well, though. So you can play lots of hybrid picking stuff with an electric tone, as distorted tone as well. Do I jazz? Not really. Mr. Longbeard guy. Yeah, I just have a regular beard. Matthew Gomez, I am back. I don't know what the hell's going on with the picture behind me, though. What is that? That's like a painting or something. How often do I shave my head? Once every 3 days? Let's get this chat box moved just a tiny bit and just make it a little bit smaller. There you go. Gotta make that chat box a little bit smaller. Dwarf Star, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad you got your channel back. You're my fave Baldy. I'm your fave baldy, dude. Corey Allgood. Thanks, buddy. Someone hacked Dean's account to guess he has an involuntary doppelganger. Yeah, it was a stressful time, and I did, for a moment, I did have an involuntary doppelganger, so it was bad. It was a stressful thing to have your fucking email compromised, dude. Damn. I should read and score audiobooks. I actually read out part of an H.P. Lovecraft story with Claire last night on her Twitch. Will you go the beard go large? Pog. What age did I start losing my hair, dude? I don't know, maybe when I was like 22. I think I shaved my head when I was 21 or 22. So, but it wasn't like too bad. I had long hair in high school. But you're saying, Sid Q, you said, I'm dealing with male pattern baldness, but I've been on Finn for the last few months and seeing good results. I've never heard of Finn, and can I have more information, please? Elijah Harris, if you like, you can take lessons. We do a lesson every Saturday afternoon. Here on the YouTube channel, you can hit join below the video if you have it in your area. And you can find out more. The thing I've been finding out lately is that old strings sound really good when you bend up. They sound squeaky, squealy and screechy. I think what happens is that the old string, the primary note, starts to mute quicker because it's just more dead in some way, and harmonics start to come out, and it sounds really good. It sounds like real, like Yngwie Malmsteen style, you know. Do I have any experience with audio interfaces? Yes. Can I recommend one for using guitars with plugins like Neural DSP and stuff? I have one, Steinberg UR22 Mark II, and it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I feel like the actual interface is not super important if you're just doing, regular kind of guitar recording at home. So, yeah, I would say, Focusrite, Steinberg, whatever. Sid Q. It's basically a drug that was mainly designed to treat enlarged prostates, but one of the side effects were hair growth. Generic Poscar is 5 milligram, Finn is 1 milligram Poscar. Huh. Wow, I've never heard of that. Wow. And does it cause hair growth all over your body? It's like all over your body, hair growth? Where is this hair growing? Just avoid Behringer. I actually love Behringer, at least not their business practices necessarily, but I like a lot of their practices. Wow, I really trailed off. Practices. No, what? Yeah, business, yeah. You got it. It doesn't matter. I didn't listen to new Gojira yet. New Guitar Day tomorrow. Coda Kit, that's sick. What'd you get? Behringer is knockoff. I mean, I think that Behringer makes some great stuff. We use the Behringer X32 rack for our in-ears, and it is unbelievably amazing. Not all over body, just where you play. Oh, okay, Reagan. Okay. All right. That's funny. Turning Link GarageBand sounds good. Well, let me know what you change your name to. People use it to enhance their beards? Dude, I have never heard of this. Tips on learning songs that are way above your technical level. Marina, so I think learning songs above your technical level is pretty much necessary. And I think you should do it at a really slow tempo and don't push yourself too much so that you feel like if you can play it, you're successful. And if you can't, then you're a failure, because that's just not how it works. When you're getting better at guitar, just take bits and pieces of everything and just get as much stuff in your brain as possible, because something you can play poorly at 5 years, you'll probably be able to play better at 10 years and then really good at 20 years. And if you're in it for the long haul, then you got nothing to worry about. But don't judge yourself too harshly. That would be what I think. Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. I haven't listened to it for a long time. It's not snake oil. It's the real deal and only quote-unquote proper treatment for hair loss. And the only proper treatment for hair loss. Oftentimes, if you get a hair transplant, the doctor will prescribe Fin to ensure that hair stays. Wow, I've never heard of that. Salamander, what about Theory, man? What about Theory, man? What would you like to know? Did I know the band Atlantis Chronicles? Yes, I like them, actually. I think they're pretty cool. I listen to them a bit. Boy, my vibrato definitely reminds me of Yngwie or Brandon Ellis. Thanks, that's a great compliment. The the wide vibrato from Brandon Ellis sounds kind of like that, even though he has a lower tuned guitar than I do, and so when he plays on the G string, his vibrato goes really wide. It's a major second. Have I heard the new Imperial Triumphant album? No. Should I get a 7 or 8 string? If you play 6 right now, probably get a 7. I feel like a big part of the 8-string market is people who bought an 8-string, realize it's too much, then they sell it, and then they go back to a 6-string or a 7-string. Jacob, thank you so much, buddy. The Stain by Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum is probably the most brutal song you've ever heard. Well, then I'll check it out. Have you ever been injured on stage? I threw up my neck really badly at a show in... I can't remember. Ohio somewhere. It fucking sucked. Oh my god. I've done that a few times though. I feel like my neck is kind of fucked up from playing shows. I feel like years of headbanging has resulted in, I'm not even joking, slight brain damage. CTE I think is what it's called, right? Which is kind of scary. Excited for the new Avatar album. I haven't actually listened to them too much. I know I saw them live one time with Trivium. It didn't seem like my thing, but I don't know. Reminds me of Tornado of Souls vibrato. Yeah, dude. That's it. How did I learn Theory? Self-taught or lessons? I'm one of those guys who can kind of play, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Any recommendations? Dustin, I'd say if you can find someone that knows music theory, just listen to them talk about it. Listen to lots of music theory podcasts, watch lots of music theory YouTube videos, and just try to absorb as much as you can and don't stress yourself out too much. If you find things that you really like, find interesting, then go with it. And if you don't, and at least you are training your ear while you're listening to people talk about music theory and hopefully playing examples. So I would say teaching is a really good one. Dustin Poff, do you teach? What made you and Toby decide to do 8-string and 7-string guitars respectively? I had a 7-string. I bought an 8-string because it was better than my 7-string. Toby played a 7-string. I said, hey, Toby, can you buy an 8-string? I said that to him for 9 years, and he never did it. And then he finally got an 8-string last year. And what, am I supposed to be excited for him? No, I am excited for him. Very happy. He's killing it on the 8-string, and I think the next album is going to be much more cohesive now that we both have 8s. The only thing is that I've had a lot more experience on an 8, so I feel like when you first pick up an 8, oftentimes you play a little bit too much of the 8. Luckily, his riffs don't sound like that's the case, but I feel like it's a bit distracting in your practice. So, 6-string sweeps are easier for me than 3-string sweeps. Elijah Harris, I agree. Cheshire Cat, yes, he's using an 8 on the album. My playing makes you moister than an oyster. Schlick. Sarah, thanks, buddy. Sid Q, what are your thoughts on Christian joining Obscure again? I think that's sick. The lineup that they have now is great. Although, dude, Rafael Trujillo is so good. It's so good. He has a cool headless A note. Yeah, dude. Zeal, what's up, buddy? The thing with music theory, as nobody tells you, is that you have to do the work with the guitar too. You have to do the work with the guitar too. Jacob, you mean you have to learn the music theory with the guitar in your hand? That may be true, yes. Although you can get a lot done with just writing or regurgitating the information. That's how I found. How's the new album going? Andrew B., it's going very, very well. We just finished song 7. Now we're going to go back from song 1 to song 7 and go rework everything, write solos, write the vocals, although we have most of the vocals written. And the 7 songs will revise and refine, and then we'll go back and probably write another one. Alexi Lau, thanks, buddy. Thoughts on the Faceless, a.k.a. the Memberless? I think that they're a great band, and I think maybe now they're doing better than they ever have before because he just has hired members, and I mean, good for him. You know what I'm saying? Good for him. Of course, we're talking about Michael Keane, the original member, one of the founding members. I think the only founding member in the band. Well, I don't think that. I know that, but I think he's a founding member. Roten. When can we expect a new announcement for the new album? Next year. It's called practice. Is my Kiesel guitar available for order? Yes. Any guitar I play. play 40 hours a day. No, I fucked that part up. I forgot it. Something about it. I haven't done the set in a while, dude. Oh my god. My hands are a little bit, sore, dude. I fucked it up. That's what happens, dude. You fuck it up. Oh my god. Which are better, actives or passives? Nick Welch, thank you so much. Thanks for powering me through my day job. No problem, buddy. I like passive pickups better, only because I have no reason. I think they sound better. I have no idea. 888, it was a song called Scream Feeding by the band Archspire. Do I think about functional harmony when composing progressions and voice leading? Yes. Or do you just go with what sounds good to you? Well, they're sort of one and the same now. So, yes, I think about functional harmony, Daddy Kane. Yeah, I think about functional harmony. You think about voice leading for sure. Yeah, all that stuff. I can play notes wrong. Yes. Thank you so much, Pro420. Archspire reminds me of an old tech core band from Australia named Hiroshima Will Burn. They were so good. I don't know if I ever listened to them, but I remember the name. What's my favorite fret? I don't know. This one. What's the purpose of tremolo picking up so high in the neck? Here it is, Chris D. It's a technique that Toby came up with. It's called, or he calls it gravity picking, which is funny. I think it's kind of like a gravity blast, but with the pick. You know what I'm saying? Back there. Oh, yeah, the acoustic. Oh, boy. No thanks. No thanks. It's missing a string for one thing, but technically passive has more dynamics, whereas active is wide open, but the active is a lot hotter. What am I drinking? It's plain old water. How do you get good? I guess practice. Johnny, thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you here. Thanks for hanging out. How do you prepare for a recording session? Marino, I guess it depends on what kind of thing you're going to record. I do a lot of recording, tracking pre-production at home. So that's how I get used to it. Do I ever smoke with Claire? Very rarely. Turning Lane GarageBand, please feel free to steal it. I still have the Archspire pick that Toby gave me 3 years ago in Dallas, and then a little heart emoji. Very good. Is there any way I can find Archspire backing tracks? No official Archspire backing tracks exist. Sorry, bud. I have them. How often do I need to get my guitar refretted? Well, these have stainless steel frets, so I would say pretty much never. Probably never. Because by the time I would wear out frets on a guitar that has stainless steel frets, it's like I'm probably then playing a different guitar of mine. You know, it's like I pretty much spread the wear up, across all these guitars that I have. So the one that I played the most is this one over here. And let's take a look at the frets. There's almost no wear on them. And I've been playing that guitar for 4 years, and that's been my main for that long. Elijah Harris, where should you start with a YouTube channel? I'd say just start. Nowhere in specific. Just start. See if you can do it. See if you like doing it. That's the big thing. See if you like doing it. Because, man, it is not always very easy. A year of uploading videos every week will drain you. I think I did 7 months of videos every week. And then before that, I was doing once a month. And that was... It's a lot of work. You have to get very, very, very fast at video editing. And having lots of ideas. Nate Clave. Hey, dude. The main guitar. How to buy. Alexi Lau, this one, it would be through Kiesel's website. You'd have to maybe give them a call, I think. But you'd have to order the exact specs. But they know the specs. So you could just be like, give me Dean's guitar. And they'd be like, all right. Cha-ching. That's how Toby does the intro and Dark Horizontal. Yes, Cyanide Christ. That's true. How much do you play those sexy guitars every day? How much do I play? Maybe like 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours a day. Other than that, not. No, I mean, yeah, I'd say a maximum of 5. I don't know. Maybe it kind of depends on the week, honestly. Right now we're doing lots of pre-pro, so I'm doing vocal and bass recording and drum recording and stuff. So I'm not doing too much in the way of playing. But I will go back to doing playing. I have to re-record 2 songs in pre-pro. Whereas my wife, she's over at band practice. KJ Gisherson? Oh boy, that's a hard one to say. What happened to my account? It was hacked, or rather compromised. Yeah. Now it's back. Do I have a new video coming soon? Yeah, tomorrow. High Gains Drifter. I love that headstock. Me too, buddy. Do I use Premiere to edit? Did I learn by myself? I learned by myself just by doing... I've been video editing and filming stuff for maybe 7 years. So, yeah. What string gauges do I use? I use regular lights. Howdy Quap. Would you ever film the recording process? Oh, the making of docs. Oh, you like a making of documentary? That's interesting you would say that. Very interesting. Hey, Dean, I covered Fathom Infinite Depth on YouTube. I'm 15 years old. It would be amazing if you see it. Actually, Axe, I will do my best to go look at it. Thank you for doing all that crazy work. I'm sure that took a long time. Crimson Jealous. How much did this Axe cost? I am an endorsed artist with Kiesel. I've been working with them for 5 years. So we have an agreement, and I'll leave it at that. I don't really know exactly how much I should say or would say about that. That being said, there is a give and take, and there's also a discount thing in there somewhere. But it really is just a way for Kiesel to advertise through me. But that being said, I work a lot to push their guitars. I don't know if you noticed. I definitely put up a lot of videos playing their guitars. But hey, the reason why I do that is not just for personal gain. It's also because I really, really, really like them. I mean, how can you not look at this and just go, this guitar's sick. It's awesome. Look at the back of it. See, I'm pushing this guitar right now. I've sold my soul. Do you push or pull with your right fingers when you tap? Push or pull? I push down. Jason Nesbitt. So when I'm pushing down, it's basically like getting a pull off with your right hand. Hi, bro. Cheers from Peru. Hey, buddy. Thank you so much. I love your guitar face because you smile instead of doing some weird shit. Think with your nose or something. Thanks. What's the most difficult technique for you to learn on guitar? The The most difficult technique for me to learn on guitar. I think probably a combination of like 5 different techniques at once would be the most difficult thing. Sweeping with tapping at the top, with pull-offs in the middle, with some economy picking, that would be like combining all that stuff and making it sound good. That would be the toughest. Technique-wise, I feel like it all kind of... I know how to practice stuff now, so I don't get too bummed out about new techniques. Do I listen to classic rock? Not really. Michael Winchester. How to know the right amount of gain for extended range guitars so I don't get muddy in techie riffs? I would say go less gain than you think. Top 3 favorite tech death bands: Surreption, Necrophagist, and Blotted Science. Customization options alone, yes. What's band practice like up there with COVID? It's sort of under control. Yeah, we're jamming 3 days a week, and we socially distance, and we're doing our best. Ryan, why not? Got a roll, Dean. Hope you have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much, buddy. Can you play anything by Jason Richardson? Not right now, no. I could play some stuff, but is there any new material we're allowed to hear? I don't know. Do I get manicures? No. I've been stuck on Sekira's final boss for 2 weeks. Any tips on how to stop? Oh my god, dude. The final boss? Are you kidding me? The game, dude? I didn't get that far. I fucking gave up. I got halfway through and I was like, I got to the Guardian Ape and I was like, oh my god. Maybe I'll get back into it. I didn't like the aesthetic as much as Dark Souls. I went through Dark Souls 1, I went through Dark Souls 3, I went through most of Dark Souls 2, and I went through Bloodborne, and Sekiro I just hit a wall, and I was like, the aesthetic I don't like as much. It's not as dark. Something about it. Does Kiesel make bases too? Yes. Jonathan Santa Clara. Sorry, buddy. Do you know that you were hacked, or was it a dumb YouTube crap? I know I was hacked. Can you do a... Well, not hacked. Hacked is a weird word. My account was... somebody got it in my account. Can you do an 8-finger tapping arpeggio? I don't know. Not really. 8-finger tapping arpeggio? I feel like they would mostly sound bad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't even really know what I would do. Yeah, I don't know. No is the answer. What's my favorite tremolo into a pinch harmonica riff? Buckethead does it. Sebastian Grimes. Thanks, buddy. That one, probably. I like that one a lot. I like the tremolo into a pinch harmonic. I think it sounds really cool. New Catalepsy. No, I have not listened to it. I feel like you might like Ghost of Tsushima. Looks intriguing, but it's a lot of investment to go and pay that much money for a game that I may or may not like. It's hard, and I don't want a game to feel like a job. I want a game to feel fun. I'm excited for Cyberpunk. I'm excited for Elden Ring. Jonathan Turnbull, how do you choose the notes in an arpeggio? I guess it really depends on the kind of vibe you're going for, buddy. I would say that choosing the notes in an arpeggio, I look at it like a triad and then an extension of some kind. So I might go something like this. Trav, thanks for hanging out. Minor arpeggio with a flat 6. So I like that arpeggio, and you could double it. Do I play classical guitar? No. So I could take this in a better spot. So that one's cool. It's a minor triad with one extension. So you could get a little bit wackier with it. So you could do... sequence it in a different way. Or you could play a major one with a flat 6. You can play it properly, unlike what I'm doing here. Okay, or you could tap that extra note. It sounds okay. Or metal is just different variations of Papa Roach, yes. Or you could use an arpeggio like this. Matthew Pankhurst, hey, buddy. I was just over there on your Instagram liking all of your videos, wondering, hoping, praying, fantasizing. No, fantasizing is not the right word. Nope, fantasizing. Forget I said fantasizing. Do not. Let's just edit. I'll edit that out of the stream later. So anyway, Matthew Pankhurst, I was looking at your Instagram trying to see what you were doing lately. Are you playing lots of guitar, buddy? For anybody who doesn't know, Matthew Pankhurst is an old guitar student of mine. Not to say that he is old. He is younger than I am. He was a guitar student of mine for quite a while. He plays in a great band called Truant here in Vancouver. And he's a very good guitar player. And him and I... okay, can I kiss you? Wow, okay. Kyoka Art, not from here. But anyway, yeah, his band Truant's very good. Sweep it. Oh boy. Can you play that glorious arpeggio Final Fantasy theme? I could. I'd have to relearn it. It's been a while. Fandom sizing. No. Chris Macier. I am heading out to figure out dinner. Okay, so you're leaving just to figure out dinner. Wow. So Chris, so you're leaving the house and you have no plan in mind. You're just going to go out and hopefully food just appears in your path. I can't say that that's totally weird. I have done that, but I'm just making sure that that's what you're saying. Which guitar exercise helped you the most? Most. That's the one. How many people are dumping for you? Dumping? Simping. Food does not appear out of nowhere. Nope. Travak, I thought you said you were leaving, and now you're here. Matthew Panku says, playing lots of guitar, but can't post anything at all. It's all new album stuff. There you go. It's all new album stuff. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that new album. For a person transitioning from 8-string to 8-string from 6, and as someone in that intermediate level, what do you think are the biggest challenges? Muting is number one. So muting, you'll actually have to adjust your muting technique. If you have a half-decent muting technique, you'll need to mute with your forearm a little bit more. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing I see people talking about as well. And they go, how the fuck do you mute those low strings? And I go, the simpong. Have you seen the variant of that exercise that requires you to skip a string and only add an extra finger to the string once going through the others first? Cheshire Cat, you mean this one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh, I fucked it up. I came in all confident. I came in like confident and hot, and then I fucked it up. I can do it good on the way up. There you go. Have I heard of questions? Oh my god. Wow, I gotta work on that. Unfortunately, not that. Okay, good, because I fucking blew that one, so. How do you activate speed hacks for guitar? You have to download. It's an app. Who is this Nightbot? Who is this Nightbot? And why do they keep messaging? Nightbot, perfect timing. Marcelo? Hello. Green Cheese 333. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad to be back. All right, I'll play another song. Why not? Deanie Boy OGB 1999. Caleb Logston. Any chance of instrumental versions on the albums? No plans. No. That's his front, not his back. Josh McCurdy. I think he took it too literally, but I'm gonna go with it because I like it. You watch Rick and Morty. That's true. What type of things are you working on at your level? Tree, I'm just working on composition right now. Hezekiah Lewis, thanks, buddy. I love roulettes. Hello. Show us the forearm muting. It's pretty much all over my playing. So anytime you're doing... See how at the top, I'm actually like, oh man, I'm trying to angle I'm really getting the muting up till here. So that's like just at the end of your forearm. When you're playing guitar, I find electric guitar, you should take your right hand and use the same shape all the time. So you see how my right hand looks pretty similar all the time. All right, I'm doing a sweep. My right hand doesn't change too much. It just goes up and down. I'm actually just expanding, contracting my elbow. Just doing that. So I'm doing a little bit of pick slanting, two-way pick slanting, going downward on the way up, upward on the way down. So that would be, you can see a little bit. Here, I can accent it a little bit more if you want. So, when I'm doing that, my hand doesn't change, which means that I can use the same kind of muting technique. As I go down, my arm just touches the strings. That's all it is. I've gotten so used to where these strings are, I just have developed a pretty good muting technique, but it's also the shape of your hand, personally. Any string tension issues? None that I can really think of. The tuning stability is good. That was like the death phone ringtone, yes. What do you think about guitar? People who think guitar is a competition. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a competition for sure. I think it is. I mean, hey, it's a competition to a lot of people. And that's how you get better, is you listen to other people who say, hey, I could probably do that. And you try it and you go, oh, I did it, but this extra thing. I mean, that's what a lot of stuff is, right? Even though this is a subjective... It's art, right? So somebody's better isn't necessarily somebody else's better. Everything just kind of gets different at a certain point. But I think that people definitely get a little bit too hung up on how someone else can do something at a certain level, and why can't I do that? And I practice all the time. And, I feel like once you get to, and it was my experience because I've been playing for about 20 years. And at 10 years, I found that I started developing my own sound, and I didn't take a break. So after 10 years, I was practicing all the time, especially in high school. So at 10 years, I hit a mark where I was starting to care a little bit less about how other people sounded, and a little bit more of just about developing my own technique. And I feel like that's a point that you just kind of personally need to get to. Dealer's Jason Becker. Hey, that's a good idea. Do you believe playing on a cheap guitar is harder than playing on an expensive one? I guess it depends on how cheap. Dewberry Goo. Any tips when you run into writer's block? Yeah, show somebody the stuff you've written. So just play guitar in front of someone. And writer's block for me always seems like you're just getting too tired with hearing your own stuff through your own ears. And you need to hear it through somebody else's ears to sort of refresh your perspective. So play it for someone else. Play guitar for someone else. You know what I did a lot? I went to a music store and I just sat there and played guitar. Not too loudly, but loudly enough where if somebody walked by, they could hear me. But not like the store was like, hey, can you shut the fuck up, you know? It also gave me a good into the music community in my town that I grew up in. And so I would just go there and just play on a guitar in the store. And just, you know, people come up to me sometimes. They'd be like, hey, you sound really good. I'm like, hey, thanks. Or sometimes they would say nothing. And when I was a kid, I was like, oh, they're not saying anything. But, you know, yeah. Symphony of the Night OST. I never actually played that one. Cheshire Cat. I will do my best to remember. Check that out. Marcelo, rather. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, buddy. Do I play Minecraft? No. At the end of the day, it's just having fun. That's true. And it's also about expression. If you can express yourself on the instrument, then hey. Very good. Bonjour from Quebec. Hey. Kevin. Hello from Vancouver. Play Involuntary Doppelganger Chorus, please. I'll play the whole thing right now. Would I try a fan-fretted guitar? I have. I just don't have one. What about feeling like what you write isn't as interesting as other guitarists' stuff? Usman, that is... that's pretty much just... that's writer's block. That's it. Because chances are it is. And if it isn't, that's just because you didn't spend as much time as they did. So, I jam at Sam Ash. I've gotten to be friends with the employees and the manager. That's the way to do it, Marcus. Cyanide Christ, yes. Rookie numbers, dude. Blood of the Phoenix. Welcome to the membership program. Thank you so much. You may experience all the benefits of becoming part of the membership program, and so I thank you. No, you get emotes and early access to videos. Dave Otero is here. Everybody say hello to Dave Otero. Dave Otero is a producer of many albums, many amazing albums, not limited to, but including Relentless Mutation by my band Archspire. And that's all I can remember right now. So that's actually it as far as I remember. So if you want quality studio YouTube videos, please go follow him. He has a cute dog named Olive, and today I saw on Instagram that she ate a pile of dead wasps, which made me very sad. So I hope that Olive's doing good. Dave Otero, please let me know if your dog is doing fine. Yeah, and Dave Otero is now threatening to ban everyone, even though I feel like nothing has gone wrong. Now you're just coming out of the gate, just banning everyone, which is well, it's not a way to make friends, if I'm being honest. And I am being honest, because I wouldn't lie here on the stream, which that itself might actually be a lie, but it's not, because I told you that I'm not going to lie here, so. But Dave Otero with the little wrench, getting a little bit power drunk, and if you knew him like I do, you can tell that he definitely... that's within his character. She's A-okay. Very good. Joel Horner follows the back of Dave Otero's head. Dave is the man. Dave is the man. Do you look at posts you're tagged in? Elijah, I try to, but sometimes I fall behind. Get that ass banned. Marcus, that's true. He produced some Cephalic Carnage. Ryan, thanks, buddy. Deplorable, that's true. I would never lie to you. Oh, hi, Dave. That's what Meh says. Meh is the name of username somebody here. Meh. Have you noticed your Discord server is full of really swell folks? The game? Yes. I have noticed that. How much was this guitar? This is a Kiesel Aries 8-string. We want to get an 8-string Kiesel specifically. I think this one runs just around $2,000, but don't quote me. Did you go through any particular phase of genres? A jazz phase? No, not really. A production/EDM phase? Not really. I pretty much have stayed with death metal, and I've continued with death metal, and then I'm going to die. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I'm really into classical music. Okay, David Turner now is taking over the stream, so now I'm going to play music to try and really get the attention off of him. He's a very nice guy, but please pay no attention to him. No, don't ask him questions. Phrygian dominant or melodic minor. I like melodic minor. But melodic minor is a bit harder to put into death metal. Everything is in harmonic minor. Or as you said, Phrygian dominant. Oh man, my right arm, the endurance has diminished. Later, Caleb. Kyle Baffy, no. Oh, I fucked this part up. Dave O'Terra, where were you? Calvin, that's true. And here's a part that Dave built in the studio. And it's very hard to play on the album, or rather, live. Right here. See, I fucked up. But he built that run because I didn't track enough notes. Oh, I gotta practice this more. Holy shit. Gross low bends and pinches. Yeah, Spencer recorded all the guitars. He can play one song guitar. It's like a classic song. Can everybody go follow Dave O'Terra right now? But don't leave stream. Please don't leave me. Or rather, subscribe. Sorry, I spent too much time on Twitch. My endurance has gone down in the last week. You know? Just like if I don't practice as much, you just can't play those songs up to speed. Any tips on making an album feel like an album? Use different tempos for every song. Otherwise it'll sound like one big long song. Also, put as much consideration into the order of the songs as you do the actual songs. Please. Please and thank you. I don't know why I said please. What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Michael Wagner, thanks, buddy. I gotta change these strings, dude. Yeah. Please don't chop your knob off. I'm definitely not at the... I'm not at the point where I can play that song right now. Kind of mad that Toby got that string of arpeggios in the break on record before I did. Wrote a similar riff back in 2004. Oh no, Timothy. Sorry, buddy. Have I listened to Unleash the Archers? Yes. What are my thoughts on them? I think that actually our drummer Spencer used to jam with their guitar player. He was in a band with them for a while. A band called Grimmery out of Victoria. They're a cool band. I think that they've gone from like a good band to a really good band with the last songs that they put out. The production's gotten better. The songwriting's gotten crazy. Like they definitely sound like, yeah, they've figured out what they're doing, and they're doing really cool stuff. Matt Panku says, how do you keep up with all of the comments and play like that at the same time? Matthew. Yeah, I don't know. How often do you change strings? Once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks at home. Andrew says, Dean, I love you. Thanks, buddy. I love you too, buddy. Do I know any great death metal bands? Do I know any? Like personally, or do I know of any? I think one of my favorite bands is Surreption. You should check them out. Do 6 or even 7 strings feel tiny to you now? Not really. When I taught at Long and Quaid, I taught at a music store for 4 or 5 years, and I taught on a 6 string, and I went back and forth between 8 and 6 every single day that it was like, I just got so used to both of them. And so even now when I play a 6, I'm like, I spent so much time on a 6 string. What's the longest you've had the same strings on a guitar? Quite a while, but honestly, if it was a guitar that I was playing often, then no more than 2 months. When I was younger, maybe 2 months. 3 months, maybe. Ethan Sats with the super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. You're becoming one of my favorite channels to watch. Really been enjoying everything lately. Thank you so much. I'm going to do my best to put up more and more videos. I'm going to do a weekly video from now on. And I really hope that I can just crack that 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's my goal. That's my goal. How often do I practice? I play guitar every day. Have I ever broken a 5-way switch? You slap the hell out of the thing. I've never broken one, but I've definitely worn them down where I have to get them replaced. What is the hardest song for me? It's a toss-up, but it's mostly Dark Horizontal because it's really fast. Remote Tomb Seeker has a really, 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 really hard solo. A favorite Guitar Pro? Yes. Would you listen/play to some of my personal favorite tunes on my own? Would I play them? I might check them out if you put them on the Discord. If anybody here is on the Discord, please post a link to it. I forgot to put that in the comments here. But I pretty much just play my own band on here. Do you ever tour with Enterprise Earth? I have not toured with them, but I think I know a couple of the guys. Love all the acoustic stuff in death metal. Ah, yes. What kind of upload schedule should we expect from you once you start touring again? I'm hoping Thursdays still. That's my goal. Camille, hello from Colombia. Hello from Canada. How many hours per day? How many hours per day, rather, do you practice? Yeah, I mean like 2 to 5. Engineering the Void. Yeah, dude. Cyanide Christ. Very, very sick. Very sick album. Have I ever stage dived? Yes, I have. Did I succeed? Yes. I only ever stage dive when it's like I'll do like the last show of a tour during the headlining band or the direct support band or something like that. And well, I haven't done it for quite a while actually, but I've done it a few times and it's like always great because it helps to just have been playing on stage and then go on stage to stage dive because then people won't leave you hanging or rather leave you lying passed out on the floor. Do I like Symphony X? Yeah, they're pretty sick. Would you ever start a gaming channel? I don't know. I don't play enough games. If this video gets 250 likes, you play a Remote Tumor Seeker game. I could probably play it, and if I do play it, it'll be the last song that I play. Do I have any kind of merchandise? I have, Claire and I have mugs. If you check the shop or the store link on my channel, you can find some mugs. Has our little faces on there. Will you ever do a music project that's not in the metal realm? If I do, it'll be classical music, but I'm not very good at that, so. Cheshire Cat, I hope that 2 to 3 was I know it was a big jump, and I think that 3 to 4, we're hoping that it's as big, if not bigger. Let's hope. What's the darkest scale/mode you enjoy playing? The darkest one? I could play the saddest, most melancholic one. That one's Mixolydian Flat 6. That's a great one. What got you into this technical metal? The band Opeth really did. Because they were progressive but death metal, and they had melodic influences. And then I listened to Necrophagist, and I said, okay, well, I've gotten used to the vocals. And the vocals are the biggest hurdle for people when they're listening to this kind of music. They go, I don't really like the vocals. It's like, fair enough. It's very guttural and, So once I really got into the vocals, and I really, really like them, because I do, then I got more into Necrophagist and the Faceless, and then, Surreption and all that kind of stuff. Flesh God Apocalypse. What tips would you give to improve finger placement and speed while fretting? I quit playing long ago for a long while, and I kind of lost my skill previously. I'm slowly getting there again, though. I would say playing at 40 BPM, which I call painfully slow, that would be the way to do it. Just set your muscle memory. I would say also honest practice. What are your thoughts on low IQ caveman slam? I like some of it, for sure. I'll find the Discord and we'll post a spot. Yeah, find a spot to post songs. Yes. Okay, I'll play one more song and then I'll fucking take off there, bud. Play one more song. I thought I was going to be able to play more, but my left hand is not really doing that well, honestly. My endurance is not as high. I got to get back into doing this, dude. Not that I don't Twitch stream all the time. It's just I haven't been playing this set very often, that's all. But we'll see what happens. Still live. It's true, Joe. Oh, my right hand. See if I can move. I'm going to try and make the smallest movements I can. I don't know why it's so sore. Conserve energy here. This solo is way too hard. It is not a sweep. have a 2-camera setup. Bobby, yes. Real quick, somebody asked me, Joe, I think you asked me that riff. I'll show you real slow here. I'm gonna have a piece of my chair stuck to my foot. A tummy skeeter, Josh? A tummy skeeter. So it's double picking. That's the way to play that main riff. If you want, there's a video on my YouTube channel of me breaking it down in further detail. Although at the video at one point I go, what chord is this? I don't know. You figure it out. So I don't know how helpful it is. All right. Hold on one second. Okay. There you go. Thanks for hanging out, Marcelo, Jared, Ryan, and the Whiskey. Been practicing that downward pick hunting, slowly getting faster, very good. Joe, no problem, buddy. Let's see. What was the, Soreption, Wes. It's called Soreption. What happened to my hand? I don't know, I just out of practice, I guess. I don't know, with those songs. Yes, Stevie, thank you so much. Any tips for hybrid picking? Hybrid picking. Write a riff with hybrid picking, and then be forced to practice it. That's the way I do it. Dave Ross, thank you so much. Thank you to all the new member shrimp as well. We have so many new ones, dude. Holy shit. What did we get today? We had Nathan Ross, Chris Macier, Caleb Logston, No Album Art, Daniel Zamora, Liberty Lad. Oh, holy shit. Wow. That was... Dave Ross then upgraded, I think. No, sorry, there was 2 Rosses. Nathan Ross, right. You Can't Leave This Empty. Tyler Kelly. Turning Lane Garage Band. Dwarf Star with the Super Chat. Corey Allgood with the Super Chat. Nick Welch with a Super Chat. Blood of the Phoenix with the sub, or rather the membership join. Ethan Satz with the Super Chat. Thank you so much, guys. Very cool. It's a very cool thing for me to come back here and do some YouTube live stuff. I'll be back once a week. And yeah, You Can't Leave This Empty. Thank you. Matthew Sabin with the Super Chat 299. Thank you so much, buddy. This is a Waylon Yutani shirt. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I like this shirt a lot. Which Disruption album should I check out first? I don't know. I think they're all really good. Nightmare Fueled. Hey, buddy. Jeremy Boxerman, you're catching me just at the end of the stream. Thank you for popping in to say hi, though. I'll be back next week on YouTube. And if you want, I'll be on Twitch 3 times a week doing this kind of thing. Twitch.tv/Dean_Lamb. That's where to go for that. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I will see you guys next week here. And I have a new video coming out tomorrow morning.